and no institution is going to give us our freedom back. The work, the path, the journey of coming out is every single person's work to do.
Welcome to Bite-Sized Bits of Good, short stories with a big heart, and our money-making minute at the end, all in under 10 minutes. I'm Todd Michael Barnes. Recently, we dropped into the annual National Coming Out Day Luncheon, sponsored by Twin Cities Qurorum, where Don Collison, a Minneapolis Downtown Council executive, delivered a speech about what it means to be an LGBTQ+ ally, especially in today's business world. Well, we're just about a minute in. Our stopwatch is running. Stay tuned to the back end of each episode for a Money-Making Minute. Today's Money-Making Minute, how to obtain an Otto Bremer Foundation grant of up to $250,000. We'll tell you at the end of this bite-sized bit of good. So what does it mean to be an LGBTQ+ ally in today's workplace? Bite-sized bits of good. I invite you to chew on this.
Everything that you all pour into this movement of diversity, equity, and inclusion invites everyone in our society, and especially business leaders, to come out of closets of oppression for the sake and cause of human rights and human flourishing. We are in a time where many allies are struggling with being imperfect allies. And I can relate to that struggle in specific and with the struggle of perfectionism in general. To be abundantly clear, to me at least, that no one gets an A in this work. No one comes out in a perfect way either. We're either on the path of inclusion or we're off it. And with our imperfections, until we either come out of the closet fully or we're still locked in the closet. What does coming out of the closet or staying on the path mean for an ally? I think about that question every day. The Harvard Business Review published an important article in 2020 titled "Be a Better Ally." And the article laid out a clear and compelling argument that, quote, allyship is a strategic mechanism used by individuals to become collaborators, accomplices, and co-conspirators who fight injustice and promote equity in the workplace through supportive personal relationships and public acts of sponsorship and advocacy. And then their actionable steps to being a better ally is a powerful list. Educate yourself, own your privilege, accept feedback, become a confidant, bring diversity to the table, see something, say something, sponsor marginalized coworkers, and insist on diverse candidates while you build a community of allies. It's okay to be you are. I gain inspiration from thinking about a concise assemblage of words from the unfailingly honest James Baldwin, who said this: freedom is not something that anybody can be given. Freedom is something people take, and people are as free as they want to be. You're supposed to be who I am, baby. It's okay to be you. Do your thing, oh, do your thing, oh, yeah, do your thing, yeah, do your thing, yeah. Now this to me speaks on the many levels, it speaks to me on many levels as an ally who is white, cisgendered, straight, able-bodied, male, raised in the Protestant Christian religious tradition, flowing from a post-colonial European cultural heritage. Yes, all of that privilege is present in me. And so were the many prisons of my archetype. An archetype that has brought harm upon harm to so many people and cultures across centuries of time, and I am certain to even many of your lives here. But Baldwin's quote speaks to me personally because I'm learning that allyship must address and deconstruct deconstruct the implicit power structures and hierarchies that are prevalent even in the marketplace work of diversity, equity, and inclusion. I'm becoming more and more convinced that allyship isn't about giving someone or a group power. It's about recognizing the power that is intrinsically within each diverse identity and cultural community and having the courage to be co-conspirators together across differences, to challenge and to disrupt any and all systems of power that leaves any group out.
It's okay to be who you are. You're different, yeah. You ain't like none of them, no. You got your own, yeah, yeah. It's written in the stars.
For me to do that, I've had to come out of many types of prisons, an ally's version of a closet. I needed to come out against the parts of my religion that hid its prejudice behind selected interpretations of Bible verses and institutionally self-serving theologies and dogmas. I've had to come out to my business associates who sometimes can be selective with human rights in the marketplace, acknowledging some who faced exclusion and marginalization and not yet acknowledging all who faced exclusion and marginalization. And so, for me to be a better ally, and for anyone who seeks to be a ally, we need to heed Baldwin's words and recognize that no one and no institution is going to give us our freedom back. The work, the path, the journey of coming out is every single person's work to do. And our freedom is something we take first on our own, then together with allies, because we're as free as we want to be, even in the face of systems that keep us imprisoned. And so to conclude, to my LGBTQ plus siblings, your friendship and collegiality has helped me to be free. You have helped me to be free and to be more human and more whole. I'm grateful. And to my allies, I speak to you as an imperfect ally. Don't waste one more minute in the inhumane prison that keeps you complacent, in a system that favored you and has brought harm to others. Come out, be free to love, free to include, and free to be fully human to yourself and to others. Thank you.
It's okay to be you, yeah.
In 2020, Otto Bremer gave up to $70 million in grants to 501c3 nonprofits. This year, if you're a 501c3 in Minnesota, Montana, North Dakota, or Wisconsin, you're eligible to apply for up to $250,000 in general operating, program, or capital requests in 4 areas: basic needs, community asset building, health and well-being, and restoration emergency services. What's the process? I just take a brief eligibility quiz, fill out an application by February 10th, and hit submit. For more information on how you can obtain an Otto Bremer Foundation grant, visit www.ottobremer.org. And that's our bite-sized bits of good for today, all in under 10 minutes. Remember to have a head full of purpose, a heart full of passion, a wallet full of peace, and a life full of love. For all of us at ENN, Todd Barnes reporting.